Next stop, Komiya, Terminus Station. Please be careful not to forget anything. When I woke up, I was in the station of my hometown. My hometown is still a beautiful port town. The smell of the sea. I'm back, huh? Ah, I feel at home. I get ready to get off the train and stand up. The scenery reflected outside the window is the beach where I used to play as a kid. My name is Kyosuke Hayama. I'm a 30-year-old office worker in Tokyo, but I'm on a leave of absence. At my age, I hear talk of marriage here and there, but I'm still single.
Oh, you are Hayama-san's.
Oh, hi, it's been a while. Do you remember me? The person who approached me was an old lady who lives near my parents' house. She took care of me when I was little.
You, what were you doing, yeah?
Huh? What?
I said, what were you doing all this time?
It's a very thick Komiya dialect. It's been so long, I don't know what she's talking about.
You may have forgotten about this town, but do your best.
With that, the old lady laughed.
Hey you, are you by any chance Kyosuke Hayama?
As I was watching the old lady leave, a familiar face appeared in front of me. You. Oh yes. I think you were a classmate of mine from junior high. Yes. Go Fujimura.
Oh yeah, that's me. It's been a long time. You still look as dull as ever.
I never thought I would meet you here. Is that your wife next to you?
Oh yes, let me introduce you. This is my wife, Rina.
Fujimura's wife is playing with her phone, looking uninterested.
By the way, Kyosuke, why did you come back here?
Well, I had some things happen at work. I'm single and tired of living in the city, so I came back.
You're not married yet? You're a loser in life.
You're lucky to have a beautiful wife. Then, satisfied with his bragging, Fujimura went home with Rina-san. A few days later, I was driving to the center of town. Komiya is located on a beautiful coastline with a series of mountains. The town center is lined with old shrines and traditional Japanese houses. This town has changed a lot. It used to be more rural when I was a kid. After driving for a while, I eventually arrived at a shopping street. Many buildings from the good old days still remain here, and one can still feel the old days. After parking the car and walking along the shopping street for a bit, I noticed a busy voice coming from one of the buildings. I wonder what it is. I don't remember seeing such a store here. Let's go inside for a bit. When I peeked inside the building, it was a weaving studio. A young woman was working there.
Ah, welcome. Are you looking for something?
No, I just happened to pass by and I found the store. It's a nice store.
Thank you very much. This store sells sea weaving, a traditional craft of Koimiya.
Sea weaving uses seaweed, fishing net fibers, and shell fragments washed up on the shore. It features unique designs incorporating beautiful ocean colors and patterns. They're popular not only for practical use but also as souvenirs for tourists.
If you like, you can come inside and actually hold one in your hand.
She handed one to me, and it was reflecting the sparkling light as if it were alive. This is amazing! It's totally different from the one I was shown as a kid. Did you make this?
I made it, but I'm still in training.
You must have great talent to be able to make such beautiful things.
That's too much of a compliment. I'm flattered.
Then we talked about many things. Her name's Namine, and she's 26 years old. She apparently visited Komiya on a trip a few years ago, and during that trip, she encountered this traditional craft and was fascinated by it.
I first asked the granny in the workshop to let me become her apprentice, and now I'm working here like this.
I see. It must be hard work, but I think it's wonderful that you have a dream. Time flew by in this way, and before I knew it, it was evening. That evening, I was to attend a class reunion at an izakaya owned by a local friend. I hadn't been back home for a long time, so they all got together for a drink. Kyosuke, long time no see! Here, your favorite, fukuraki. Oh, thank you! This is so good! Fukuraki, a local delicacy of Komiya, is made with fresh seafood and vegetables cooked in a special miso sauce, and is a must try. Everyone seems to be moving on with their lives, getting jobs, getting married, etc. Well then, let's toast to our long-awaited reunion! Speaking of which, why did you come back all of a sudden? Did something happen? I'm actually taking a leave of absence from my company for various reasons, so I thought I would come back to my hometown and relax for a while. I see, that sounds tough. Well, take it easy. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. By the way, I ran into Fujimura the other day. Hearing my word, my friend suddenly became quiet. We didn't invite him. Oh, really? They look at each other and clam up, as if they are having trouble saying something. What's with the funny look on your face? What's wrong? Then,
Hey, are you guys drinking? Oh, what? Isn't that Hayama there?
geez, Fujimura? And his wife too! When I turned around, Fujimura and Rina were standing there.
What the hell is that reaction? You're hurting me. Hey, Rina?
I'm tired. I want to go home.
Apparently, Fujimura heard about the party from someone and came. Rina looks as languid as ever.
Well, you know, I heard there's a reunion today. Is it here?
That's right. Oh, I ordered a drink for you too. Let's drink quickly.
There's no way I'll drink this cheap booze. Bring me something better, you poor bastards.
Hey, calm down, Fujimura. We haven't been together in a while, so let's have some fun, okay?
Huh? Why are you so condescending? You're just a loser who came back here all dazed.
Fujimura had always been like this. Whenever there was something he didn't like, he would immediately get mad. Perhaps it was because he grew up as the son of a prominent local family with a vast estate. He was always arrogant.
Hey, come on. It's supposed to be a fun party. Get along with each other a little bit.
You're a newlywed too, aren't you, Fujimura? You're lucky to have a beautiful wife.
Heh, well, unlike a single loser like Hayama, I'm on the winning side.
This guy, he says whatever he wants. Later, as time passes by, the topic turns to marriage. By the way, Fujimura's wife is the local, right? I don't remember seeing a beautiful woman like her.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Samejima family. She never left the house much.
What? Samejima from that famous mansion? Everyone looked at her in surprise. Samejima's is a prominent family and has always been the head of the Fishermen's Union, which means that she's the daughter of the president of the union. So his wife... Is this for real? Then... No wonder Fujimura has become so arrogant by the marriage between two prominent local families. Even with that in mind, his attitude is still too much, but no one can really say it to his face.
What? If you have something to say it clearly. Jeez, I'm going home.
With that, Fujimura stood up and left the izakaya with his wife. That was the last time I saw him that day. A few days after the reunion, I stopped by Namine's store on my way to do some shopping, and there was some kind of ruckus.
I'm not going to close my store. Please go home.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. I'm offering you such a good deal, you know.
She's been telling you over and over again.
Sis, I think you'd better listen to what we say while we're being nice.
I mean, isn't that Fujimura? I don't know what's going on, but I rush over to them. Wait a minute, what the heck are you doing?
Hayama-san?
Oh, look who it is. The single loser Kyosuke-kun.
Who's the single loser? Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? A bunch of big men crowding an elderly and young lady.
I'm talking about something important for this town. Don't get your stinky ass in the way.
Fujimura glared and shouted at me. The atmosphere around us grows even more grim.
Please stop it. If you make any more noise, I'll call the police.
I can't help it. I'll go home for today. Let's go.
With that, Fujimura and the man left. Were you too hurt?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for saving us. Thank you.
Then I decided to go inside the store and ask her what was going on. Apparently, Fujimura has been working with local thugs to be a land shark, cheating and forcing the development of the area. He's trying to lure huge shopping malls to the area, and the old stores are disappearing one after another.
Our sales have been declining year after year, and just when we were getting worried, they started showing up. Those People seem to be after this land. We have to do something to stop them.
I see. If that's the case, I'll help you. So we need to sell more of your products, right?
Huh? But
I actually work in marketing, so I'm used to this kind of stuff. I could see her eyes light up at my words. May I make a few suggestions about the store's website?
really? I leave all that stuff to Namin-chan because I don't understand. I'd really appreciate it.
Yes, please leave it to me. So I started explaining my proposals on website renewal, SEO measures, social media marketing, etc. Phew, I guess that's about it for now.
Thanks. It's kind of hard for an old woman, but I'm really glad you're here.
The sea weaving product here is really great. I'm sure you'll be able to sell more. The next day, I visited a local potter to propose collaboration. I've been thinking about some vessels that use sea weaving, and coasters that incorporate shell fragments into their designs.
Wow, that's interesting. I'd love to do it.
Like this, we can work with other local craft stores and artisans, and we can create new products that take advantage of their respective skills and designs. It should become the talk of the town. This will also help to spread awareness of local culture and traditions.
Look at these shells. Aren't they cute? I want to try a new design with these.
One day, I had come to the beach with Namine to make a new design of sea weaving. Yeah, I think it's good. I'll help too. We proceeded to work at dusk, picking up seaweed and shells that had washed up on the beach.
Hey, Hayama-san. Why did you come back here?
Huh? Well, I told you I was working in the marketing department of a major company, right? I was in charge of plastic products, especially disposable ones.
I see. That makes you a little worried about the environmental impact.
I studied hard to do something about it, but the reality was harsh. I've seen the negative effects of plastic products on the environment more than anyone else. That's why when I saw Namine-san's sea weaving, I saw great potential in it. A few months later, our efforts bore fruit, and Namine-san's store was able to open a booth at the Sea God Festival. The Sea God Festival is the largest local festival held in Komiya and attracts many tourists every year. At the beginning of the festival, children in brightly colored costumes perform a dance that symbolizes the spirit of the sea.
Look, look! That's the sea spirit dance. Oh, so beautiful.
And in the shopping area of the venue, local artisans sell handmade traditional crafts and specialties. The reputation of the product continues to spread through foreign blogs and social media, and the number of foreign tourists visiting the market is increasing every year.
Wow! Japanese crafts are amazing! Please feel free to take it in your hand, if you like.
Me and Namine-san are working energetically to spread the charm of sea weaving.
It's amazing! It hasn't even been an hour since we started and we've already sold so many!
Yeah, it's been even greater than expected. Sea weaving is a world-class craft.
But there's still a long way to go. Let's keep up the good work.
And just as we were both happy to see our product start selling like that, an uninvited guest appeared right in front of us.
Oh, well, you look pretty happy, don't you?
Fujimura, why are you here?
What? We have a right to enjoy the festival, don't we?
Fujimura and the others smiled wickedly. Apparently, they had a little alcohol in their system.
But still, this weaving, forgot what it's called. It's a decent piece of work, isn't it?
Fujimura approaches us, saying so. I had a bad feeling about this and quickly stood up.
Oops, my hand slipped.
Sure enough, the moment Fujimura approached our products, he deliberately tried to pour beer on them. Watch it! What are you doing? Stop messing around.
Don't get so mad. Ooh, scary. You're ruining your good looks, you know?
What do you want, Fujimura? Do you enjoy harassing us like this?
Oh, come on. Don't get me wrong. We just want to contribute to the local community.
I was at the end of my patience. Today, I must speak. Stop lying. You were just trying to receive back taxes from the other developers to buy up land.
I wonder what you're basing that bullshit on.
I heard it from the locals. They say you were working with local thugs and doing whatever you want. The people around us who were listening to our argument began to murmur. Apparently, the locals knew about Fujimura's misdeeds, but were too scared to say anything.
Hey, Kyosuke, I think you're mistaken. So let me tell you something. Just because we're classmates doesn't make us equals. All the fishermen in this town are under my family now. In other words, I'm the boss.
Damn, what a guy. It's true that Fujimura's family has tremendous influence over the local land, relationships, funds, and everything else. To go against them was tantamount to not being able to live in the area.
I can't take it anymore!
Just when it looked like our defiance would end in vain, Rina-san suddenly intervened between us.
What? Hey, what's the matter, Rina? Why are you crying?
Hey, do you even know what you're doing?
Of course I do. Any local knows what I just said.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Why are you always like that? You don't think about anyone but yourself.
That's, well, just calm down a bit.
I've been putting up with this for a long time, but I can't do it anymore. I won't let you do what you want anymore.
Rina-san then suddenly thrusts her phone at Fujimura.
This is the record of all the illicit money you exchange with local businessmen. I'm sorry, but I've been researching and recording everything for a long time.
While everyone is in an uproar over this unexpected turn of events, Rina-san is firm in her approach to Fujimura. Apparently, she too loves her hometown and has always been pained by Fujimura's misdeeds, so she was determined to stop her husband's wrongdoing, even at the cost of her own position.
Stop messing around! Do you know what will happen if you betray me?
Of course I'm prepared for it, but this is not just my problem.
And while she was saying that, she looked at an unexpected person. Rina-san told me everything. So you've been making quite a mess lately, huh?
Dad? How long have you been there? Well, let me explain.
Fujimura and his gang are pale. His father, who looked like a demon, was standing there. I thought you'd be a little more sane after you got married, but it seems I was wrong.
No, that's not true.
Shut up! Don't damage the family's reputation any further. Know that with a damaged reputation, our position in society will be destroyed right away. So, despite the ruckus, the situation calmed down later. Then, after being severely punished, Fujimura's father dragged his son away.
I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. We were saved by you.
Sea weaving is an important traditional craft for Komiya. We're rooting for you, so please do your best.
Then, after bowing deeply, we watched her leave. As the sun set and the evening light fell, countless lanterns swayed in the sea, creating a fantastic scene. The festival was finally reaching its climax, and an underwater parade was to be held as the final event. Fishermen from the town boarded their fishing boats, and the boats decorated with glittering lights paraded in the sea in a spectacular manner.
Mom, look! The sea is sparkling! Yes, it's as if there's a starry sky in the sea.
Not wanting to miss this opportunity, I take Namine-san to a quiet place to talk alone with her. Namine-san, actually, I've decided to quit my job in the city.
Oh, really? But why suddenly?
I want to work on sea weaving with you, Namine-san. So, will you go out with me? After a moment of silence, I blushed. But when I see her smile, I was convinced that I made the right choice.
So we can make this town great together, right? I think that would be so wonderful.
Thank you, Namine-san.
No, thank you too. I look forward to being with you from now on.
And so we pleaded to open the door to a new life together in the fantastic light of the underwater parade. And we decided to become partners for the rest of our lives. By the way, I heard later that Fujimura was severely punished by his father. He's now working on the fishing boat of Rina's father, an active fisherman, every single day. It seems he can't get off the boat until he pays back double the money he made from fraud.
I feel sick. I never thought he would make me do this far.
Respecting each other's differences creates peaceful society. I hope this is an opportunity for Fujimura to learn that. My name is Koichi Yamada. After graduating a renowned university, I founded Iwaya, a cell phone repairing company. So, I'm the CEO. Sure, we can have it repaired by the day after tomorrow. Even though the company has become big enough to expand nationwide, I still visit stores all over the country and serve customers myself. Customer number 20, please come this way.
Oh, God.
How long are you going to keep me waiting?
The next customer swore at me as soon as she took her seat. I apologized, but she became surprised as she saw my face.
Oh, you're Yamada, aren't you?
Have we met somewhere?
Why can't you remember? It's me, Riko Hirokawa.
And my memory came back. She was my classmate in high school. I remember I always had the highest grade in class, and she had the second highest. She was always competing with me, and it was quite annoying.
You graduated from a top university and work here? OMG.
I didn't want to deal with her, so I decided to not tell her the truth.
I'm in charge of corporate sales at a real estate company now. I manage huge deals, making good money. I love my life.
Whoa, that's great!
You must be the type of person who is satisfied with your life just by getting into a good college. But academic grades don't mean much once you're in the labor force, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I let her brag forever while giving her a repair estimate, and she left happily. I can't believe how happy she was that she beat me. Looks like we need to open another store. I spent the day at the head office doing paperwork. While our company's performance was on the upswing, we also had the problem of not having enough stores. I should ask for a list of all the prospective locations. As I was filling out my to-do list, someone knocked on the door.
Excuse me, I've brought a sales report of the new franchises.
She's Ayana Oki. She's a very reliable employee. There's just one drawback. Thank you. I'll look it over. Ugh, she's staring at me again. When she talks to me, she keeps staring at me. No matter how many times I warn her, she doesn't stop. Thank you. They're making more sales than I expected.
Oh, yes, they are. I think we're off to a good start. You were serving the customers earlier. How was it?
It was great. Everyone was working really hard.
I see. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what is it?
I've received a report from the store manager that a female customer was being rude to you. Do you know her?
Oh, yeah, Hirokawa-san. She was my classmate in high school. Wow, you're amazing! You've got the best grade again! In high school, I always had the highest grade in class. I just liked studying. Yeah, I'm glad. I bet you can get into any college, huh? I'm sure life is not that easy.
Don't be full of yourself just because you're good at studying.
I'm not. She always came in second and always picked a fight on me.
You're always acting like you're humble, but I know you're not. You actually want to brag about your grades to everyone, right?
That's not true. Studying is like a hobby for me.
Are you enjoying your life properly? I don't just study, I hang out with my friends and actively participate in extracurricular activities too.
Good for you. I'm always at home playing with my phone.
You're just a nerd. I'm sure people like you are useless once you are in the labor force.
I know. I agree with you on that one.
Like you, I have a lot of experience in life, so I don't regret coming in second at all. I'm rather worried about your future.
I guess that's the only kind of conversation we've ever had. When I shared that story with Oki-san...
She's terrible. You're an amazing person. You built this company all by yourself.
No, I didn't do it alone. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened to this company.
Oh. But it's all thanks to you.
Even Hirokawa-san. That kind of energy is something I don't have.
Huh?
Being full of ambition is a talent too. I kind of wish I could be like her in a way.
Does that mean you like her?
Well, I've never disliked her. Oh, whoa. Oki-san looks really scary. Oh, I'm hungry. I guess I'll go have lunch.
Oh, please, let me hear more details.
Oh, that's right. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I forcibly changed the subject and started discussing about the prospective location for the new store.
We certainly need another store, and I'm sure the demand for smartphones will keep on increasing.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of visiting all the potential sites on my next day off.
A day off, research, a date.
Oki-san, what's wrong?
I'll go with you. I'll definitely go.
Really? Then let's set the date. Great, I'm right on time. I wonder where Oki-san is. On my day off, I was looking for Oki-san in front of a station where we were supposed to meet.
Boss, it's this way.
She rushed up to me. She was dressed very neatly and feminine, looking different from how she is at the office. Whoa, somehow, I'm getting nervous.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Let's go then. We quickly headed toward our destination, so that she wouldn't notice how nervous I was.
Ah, boss, please wait.
This place is pretty nice. It's easy to access with cars, and there are lots of pedestrians. I was excited to find the most suitable site for the new store.
It's managed by Nomoto Real Estate. Shall I call them right away?
Yes, please. This one might sell if we don't buy it soon.
Oh, I'm hungry.
After getting in touch with the real estate agent, we stopped by a barbecue restaurant. Yeah, let's eat.
May I order?
Yeah, please do. Thanks.
Oh, boss, it's going to get burned. Come on, please eat up.
I think I'm almost at my limit. She ordered a crazy amount of food, but she's about to finish up as if it's nothing. I was horrified to see that.
Well, shall I order cold noodles to finish up?
No. I'm good. You can eat whatever you want.
Oh, beef tongue is the best. 2 more servings of beef tongue, please.
I'll have some oolong tea, please. She ordered even more food. I feel like I'm watching a show now. It's quite enjoyable. I could watch you eat forever.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Phew! Thank you for the meal.
Whoa, you ate up everything. I laughed, and she instantly turned pale.
I'm sorry. That must have been unsightly.
Oh, no, not at all.
Everyone has always teased me for having a crazy appetite.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It was fun to watch. I love people who enjoy eating like you.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounded awkward. I was just saying it's nothing to be ashamed of. As I was being awkward, she laughed at me.
Okay, I'll have a parfait and the boss will have a cup of coffee.
We left the barbecue restaurant and entered a cafe.
Yoshihisa-san, the manager of the new store, said he used to be a police officer. He had to retire because of an health issue.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. She started telling me various stories about all the employees and managers of our stores. You're amazing. I'm not very good at getting to know everyone. Oh, Hirokawa-san told me that too.
It may be so, but you do what I can't do, so We are supporting each other. We're a team, aren't we?
A team? I felt relieved to hear that. I guess that means I can just be the way I am. You really are amazing.
Hey, you're embarrassing me. Please stop it.
Whenever she smiles, everyone around her smiles along with her. She has that kind of charm. The repair is complete. Here it is. A week later, Hirokawa-san came to the store to pick up her phone.
Hey, I don't remember there was a scratch in the corner. You guys didn't damage it, did you?
No, we did not. We took pictures of it when you came in. Do you want to see them?
No, it's fine. Oh gosh, it's so hot here. You should turn the AC up.
Then, why don't you take off your expensive-looking jacket?
Oh, did you notice? This coat indeed was expensive, but I fell in love at first sight and bought it on impulse.
If you wear something like that in summer, of course you're hot.
And this is a luxurious snakeskin bag. You know, I am now able to afford this kind of stuff.
Good for you. You must be well off.
I told you, right? Getting good grades doesn't mean anything. You have to be like me.
You're right. I totally agree.
Well, I'm sure it's too late for you now, though. You'll never be able to catch up with me.
She started laughing out loud happily, and my worried employees were looking at me.
How can you possibly work as a miserable sales rep in a place like this?
Please don't say that. Everyone here is wonderful.
What? Why are you talking back to me all of a sudden?
I don't care what you say to me, but I can't let you mock anybody else here.
You are lecturing me? I just told you the truth. Ugh, I hate being here. I'm leaving.
After saying so, she left the store with her winter coat and a lame bag. Phew, I'm tired. While I was resting in the break room, Oki-san walked in. At that moment, my heart started pounding.
Boss, do you have time now?
Oh, of course. Is something wrong?
Someone from Nomoto Real Estate is coming to see you today.
I went out into the hallway and looked over the document she handed me. It was about the property we went to see the other day. Can I leave this case to you?
Yes, of course. Hello, sir.
While I was talking with Oki-san, one of my employees from the main branch greeted me. Hey, how's the main branch doing? But then I saw something I couldn't believe. Hirokawa-san was standing at the end of the corridor.
What? Ah, Hirokawa-san, this way, please.
Oki-san brought Hirokawa-san to me with a smile. She was slack-jawed.
This is our president, Koichi Yamada. And this is Hirokawa-san from Nomoto Real Estate, who will be in charge of this project.
I bowed my head awkwardly. Good to see you again.
It's my pleasure. Oh? Ah, right. Hirokawa-san, you were his classmate, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right. I told you before, right? I've known her for a long time. The moment I said that, some sort of a dark aura emanated from Oki-san.
Oh, is that so? So you're the one everyone was talking about.
Oki-san?
Let me tell you the whole story since you don't seem to know.
Oki-san gave Hirokawa-san a frightening smile. Hirokawa-san involuntarily flinched seeing that.
He founded this company by himself after graduating from college, and now has 20 franchises all over the country.
Oki-san, we shouldn't be bragging to our business partner.
No, we have to teach her a lesson thoroughly.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry I never told you. I didn't mean to keep it a secret.
Oh, I see.
She looked as if her soul had been drained out of her.
Well then, Hirokawa-san, let's start the business meeting. Please tell us about your property.
When I was about to leave them and return to my office, Oki-san called out to me.
Boss, the interviewer is waiting for you in the conference room. Please go there.
What interview? I asked her back, and she glared at me. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I read the atmosphere and headed for the empty conference room. Oh, is it this late already? We've now decided on the property for the new store, and preparations began for the opening. Time flies in a busy time like this. Everyone has already left, huh? Alright, all the doors are locked. I locked all the doors properly and left the office. Then I saw Hirokawa-san there.
I'm here, handsome.
Oh, what's the matter? Did you have something to tell me about work? The Hirokawa-san I knew was not there. She was very close to me, and her tone was much higher than usual.
We hadn't seen each other for such a long time, and yet you haven't even invited me to dinner.
Well, we're both busy, so let's do it some other time.
Why? I want it now.
Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk, but you are making me dizzy.
Then you better go home. You have work tomorrow too, right? As I was about to walk away, she grabbed my arm with crazy amount of force.
Oh gosh, you're terrible. You know how I feel about you, right? Don't you know why I used to tease you back in high school?
No, I don't.
I've always loved you, all this time. Even coming in your store wasn't a coincidence. I knew you were there.
I see, but I'm sorry. I can't go out with you.
Well, I know you need time to think. Wait, what? An immediate rejection? Why?
'Cause I love someone else.
Who?
You know her too. It's Oki-san.
What the heck do you like about her?
'Cause she's always cheerful, earnest, and kind.
I'm just like her too.
You're not like her at all. She never changes her attitude to others depending on their social status. She froze as I said that, and I quickly laughed.
Boss, please wait for me.
As I was walking down the street, Oki-san came running up to me.
I'm going home too, with you.
Huh? I thought there wasn't anyone left at the office.
Boss, weren't you talking to someone just now?
Yes, for a bit. Then I realized what was going on, and I started blushing. Were you listening?
What? I don't know what you are talking about.
Hey, give me a break.
But I want to hear that directly from you.
I made up my mind and looked at her. I love you. Please go out with me.
Yes, of course. Then let's go home together.
Yeah, let's go. And we started walking, hand in hand. Feeling the warmth of her hand, I became more motivated to work. It must be because I've now found someone I love. I now realize that people can work harder when they have someone they really care about. And I vowed to never let go of her. About this document, since the formats are all different, wouldn't it be better to unify them?
What? Are you complaining about the document that I approved? Do you think you, just an ordinary employee, are equal to me?
It's something that we'll be handing over to our clients, so isn't it necessary to listen to various opinions?
No. If me, the team leader, says it's fine, then it's fine. Hurry up and go back to your seat.
I'm being laughed at and driven away by my superior. But if something goes wrong, she says it's her subordinate's fault. It's the worst kind of vicious cycle.
Come to think of it, aren't you embarrassed that I, who has the same age but a higher position, am more capable?
Kumi Hirata, the daughter of the company's president and my former high school classmate. She was here because she failed in all other job interviews. I never expected to be assigned to the same department, and it's been like this ever since I joined the company.
If you have time to say unnecessary things, then please do this as well. Work efficiently.
Well then, let me introduce myself here. My name is Makoto Minamoto. I'm a 25-year-old regular employee in the accounting department. I'm about to engage in a battle with this mountain of documents.
Hey, Tsumimi, you stop slacking off too. Get this done as well. Oh, what? No way.
Hirata, who finds fault and assigns miscellaneous tasks to other employees. It's simply intimidation.
It looks like overtime is inevitable.
The person with tears in their eyes is my kohai, Kotori Tsutsumi. She's also frequently targeted by Hirata. Due to her title as the president's daughter, no one can oppose her. Tsutsumi and I worked until 9 p.m.
Sorry, Senpai. Could you help me with the final part?
Tsutsumi pushed herself to the limit, and now she's rolling her eyes. Are you okay? You look exhausted. It's late, so maybe we shouldn't go out for drinks.
No, let's go. It's Friday, payday. We have to go.
Tsutsumi's vacant eyes suddenly start to shine, and her slouched back straightens up. Tsutsumi and I hold a drinking party called the Glasses Alliance against a crappy company, about twice a month. But it's just the two of us going out for drinks and complaining about the company.
I'll have draft beer.
As always, huh? I'll have the same. Shall we get some deep-fried food?
Sounds good. It's the best. Let's order a lot.
Tsutsumi is the most energetic when she's at the izakaya.
It's unfair. I'm slow at work to begin with, so there's no way I can do more, right? You know, they think you are smart just because you wear glasses. Who came up with that superstition?
Oh, whoa, you're really heated up today. But I get it. There's strong prejudice against glasses. In my case, my eyesight got worse simply because I played games too much, but they used to call me a nerd.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is the release date of my favorite game series. Senpai, let's have a match.
You were completely knocked out from playing games all night before, remember? Take it easy. We engage in lively conversation about work complaints, hobbies, and TV, and before they know it, it's just before the last train.
I'm always grateful for your help.
Huh? Yeah. Watch your step on the platform. We're at the ticket gate. Pull yourself together.
Once in a while, Senpai, please rely on me too.
Although she's not very coherent, she walks steadily, so it seems fine. After seeing Tsutsumi off on the train, I head to the platform for my train. This is part of the routine. Then, it takes an hour to get home. My house is located on an old shopping street, and the shutters were already closed. I'm home!
Welcome back. You're late.
An even more incoherent drunkard than Tsutsumi greets me. She's my sister, Kiyomi. The smell of alcohol! You need to know your limits! Huh? She responds vaguely. She's taken over our family's greengrocery business, but she's a bit unreliable.
Oh, Makoto, you're back. This Sunday, Mitsui-san, the farmer, asked if you could help her with the harvest.
Huh? Me too?
We want help.
She needs more help. She said she'd give us some vegetables for free, and if you can invite other people too, let her know.
We know many farmers due to our family business, so these kinds of invitations are common. Maybe I should invite Tsutsumi? She said she's having a hard time with food expenses. I sent a message to Tsutsumi, and she replied in seconds saying definitely.
Well then, let's go.
On Sunday, Kiyomi, who had a hangover, is full of energy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You're such a cute girl. I'm Kiyomi, Makoto's reliable older sister. Nice to meet you.
I feel like Tsutsumi at Izakaya and Kiyomi in her usual state have a similar vibe. We get into the car driven by Kiyomi and head to our destination.
Your older sister seems bright and energetic.
Well, yeah. This is her calm state, though.
My mom always tells me I left behind serenity in her belly when I was born. Huh? But Makoto seems more unsociable than serene, don't you think?
I don't know and I don't care. Just drive. When we reach the suburban field, the farmer greets us.
Hey, Kiyomi-chan. Thanks for coming today. The work wasn't progressing because my husband hurt his back. It's fine. The young people need to work more. You've also been good to us, so we owe you too. Oh, did Makoto-chan bring his girlfriend? He used to be so tiny until recently. Yes, he was as small as a bean. Now he's all grown up.
Wait, sis! Deny her misunderstanding first! Ah, crap, she's not listening. While listening to their trivial conversation, Tsutsumi and I immediately started the harvest work. It's daikon radishes, huh? When pulling them out, hold the base. It's fine to take some of the withered leaves off.
Understood. Let me try. Huh? It's not coming out.
Hold its neck too. It's easier if you spread your legs forward and backward.
Aw, you two. You're getting along so well.
Sis, do some work, alright? The daikon radishes pulled out are trimmed and washed to remove the dirt in the washing machine. After draining the water, they are manually packed into boxes and taken directly to the collection area, and some of them go to a grocery store.
So, vegetables get processed like this, huh? I didn't know.
I wouldn't have known either if my family didn't run a grocery store. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Senpai, why did you become an office worker, though?
Simply because my sis didn't have a job back then, and I needed a stable source of income, I guess. After finishing the work, the farmer lady treated us to dishes made with daikon radishes.
Freshly harvested daikon radishes. They're sweet even raw. The simmered dishes are delicious too. Oh, how wonderful. Take a few daikon radishes home as well. I'm so happy. Not only did we have lunch, but we also got souvenirs. I'm so happy. Kotori-chan is so honest and adorable. I want you as my little sister. Oh, in that case, what about marrying Makoto?
Hey sis, don't tease my kohai too much.
What? It's impossible.
Tsutsumi completely denies it, her face turning bright red. She seems a bit flustered.
But how do you actually feel? No, it's not possible. It's just impossible.
Tsutsumi's rejection pierces my heart like a stab. Sis, even if it's a joke, please stop. My heart can't take any more rejections. Ignoring my broken heart, the conversation livens up, and we were able to end the day on a cheerful note. On Monday, I was struck by considerable muscle pain, and even sitting in the chair was tough.
Senpai, thank you so much for yesterday.
On the other hand, Tsutsumi seems unaffected, looking carefree.
So, last night, I immediately made a dish with daikon radish. Want to see the photos?
Oh, really? Yeah, show me. However, as we got excited, it seems that Hirata was bothered by us. Hirata continues to approach us, but her movement abruptly stops at Tsutsumi's next statement.
Senpai, your sister's name was Kiyomi-san, right? Please say thanks to her for me. Huh? Kiyomi?
Hirata widens her eyes in surprise, and her mouth hangs open.
Kiyomi? As in Kiyomi Minamoto? Are you her younger brother?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But why?
No way. I realized your surname was the same, but you don't look alike. No way.
Hirata's face pales, and she turns her back and goes somewhere.
Something happened, I guess. She knows Kiyomi-san or something?
Well, my sister and I went to different high schools, so I don't know much about her circle of friends. Well, it's probably not a big deal, so let's leave it be. But, even though we left it be, Hirata came back to us. The next time I saw Hirata, she smoothly changed her attitude and spoke to me in a sweet voice.
Minamoto-kun, thanks for checking the documents last week. It was a big help.
I feel the air freezing.
You see, I was just super stressed until now. I'm sorry if I was too harsh on you.
Oh my gosh. When she can change her attitude so perfectly, she's like a clown. From then on, Hirata started speaking to me in a glowing tone, as if petting a cat.
Minamoto-kun, let's have lunch together?
Jeez. No, I'm good.
What happened? It's like she's a different person.
I don't know and I don't want to know. Hirata's eccentric behavior extends her subordinates as well, as she suddenly starts treating them kindly.
Tsutsumi-san, good work. Here's a snack for you. Huh? Thank you. She used to specialize in receiving things. Senpai, do you know what happened to her?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Between me and Tsutsumi, our expressions alone conveyed our shared confusion about Hirata's transformation. For better or worse, on this day, we managed to leave work on time, and Tsutsumi happily approaches me.
Senpai, let's go drink. It's a celebration for starting a new week.
Hey, didn't we just drink the other day? Well, we got off early today, so why not?
Huh? The two of you are going for a drink? Then take me too. I'll treat you tonight.
Oh, crap. Honestly, I want to escape, but she's the daughter of the president. I don't want any retaliations. We walk behind Hirata, feeling uneasy.
Hirata-san, did something happen? Huh? Well, I thought I should change my attitude. My behavior until now wasn't very good, right? I see.
Ignoring our puzzled gazes, Hirata remained steadfast in her attitude. As I was troubled, someone suddenly jumped out from around the corner.
Wow! Ouch!
The person turned out to be a delinquent girl in her late teens. She was wearing a typical Japanese gang coat.
What the heck? You're in the way, old hag. Old hag? What did you say, you brat? Don't underestimate me.
In response to the delinquent's words, Hirata easily reveals her true nature.
I don't have time to deal with you. Oh.
The delinquent screams as she turns around to the direction she came from.
Is the bad girl here?
The person who appears is a woman dressed as a greengrocer. It's Kiyomi. Sis? What's going on here?
Huh? Oh, Makoto and Kotori-chan. Well, I heard there's someone causing trouble to my friend's shop. You can fight all you want, but you shouldn't damage someone's property, right? Can you compensate for it? And don't go around hitting people either. It's fortunate it was me, but it would be a big problem with someone else, you know? I'm sorry.
The delinquent girl is in a sorry state, battered and frightened. She was probably counterattacked badly when she tried to attack Kiyomi.
Kiyomi-san.
Seeing my sis, Hirata trembles just like the delinquent girl.
Who's that? Wait, let me think. You're Hirata from Makoto's high school. Yes, Kiyomi-san, I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Hirata loudly greets with a 90-degree angle bow, her face pale and covered in cold sweat. Oh, so you know each other, sis?
I think she used to be the leader of a gang I beat up. I forgot.
Kiyomi laughs, Kotori is bewildered and flustered.
Senpai, what's this about? A gang? What?
Both my sis and Hirata were part of a biker gang in high school. I didn't know they knew each other though.
Yeah, but Makoto never showed interest in it, so he never listened to my stories. Hirata-san too was in a gang? That's quite unexpected for a president's daughter. Oh, she changed her attitude towards us after hearing Kiyomi-san's name, didn't she?
Hirata flinches and shakes her shoulders as if a sound effect was about to play. It seems like she hit the mark. Oh, how pity. Now that I think about it, you're right. I couldn't care less, so I didn't notice at all.
What? Wait. Oh, now I get it. I see. The obnoxious boss that Makoto was talking about was you, huh? Hirata. That's... And you changed your attitude. Why?
Probably because she found out that I'm your younger brother. She tried to turn the tables so that she wouldn't get scolded by you.
I see. Impressive deduction, Makoto.
My sis was quite a troublemaker in high school. I don't know the details, but she seems to have been quite strong. But because of that, she failed miserably in job hunting. She ended up taking over the greengrocery after begging your parents.
Hirata, you were so weak back then, and now you've become such a proper businesswoman, huh?
My sis pats Hirata's shoulder. Hirata, perhaps relieved by her gentle tone, timidly raises her head.
But I think I told you back then. Don't be mean to ordinary people. You broke that promise, huh?
Her smile was radiant. It was probably really scary, and Hirata's cold sweat kept dripping down.
You and that delinquent girl over there both need a good beating, huh? Alright, come on now.
Taking hold of the collar of the stiffened Hirata and the delinquent girl who was trying to escape, she walked towards the shopping district. The two who were being dragged away had expressions of despair and disappeared as they were. Well, good luck.
Wow, Kiyomi-san's an amazing person, huh?
Well, I'm not sure about being amazing. After the series of incidents passed, silence fell. When I asked if she wanted to go for a drink, she immediately said yes. And from then on, every morning, Hirata came to work looking exhausted. She was being forced to help with the greengrocer's procurement from early in the morning. It was supposedly out of Hirata's goodwill. Even if she's the president's daughter, I guess the hierarchy established during their school days can't be overturned. Sis, take it easy on her. It wouldn't be good if she died from overwork.
The attitude you show towards others will come back to you. We have to teach her that lesson properly. It's the law of reciprocity. Well, I'll just push her enough that she won't collapse. So it'll be fine.
With Hirata becoming quieter, the office became peaceful.
Senpai, would you like to go for a drink today?
We've been going a lot lately. What's wrong? Have your worries increased?
No, it's the opposite. I realize that drinks taste the best when you're in a good mood. Oh, but since the company is better now, I guess we don't need the Glasses Alliance against the company anymore, huh?
Ah, well, yeah. Maybe we don't need the venting sessions anymore. Then, should we go on a date to a nicer place next time?
What? A date?
What's wrong? You don't want to go? Well, that's too bad.
It's not like that. It's rather the opposite. I want to go, but...
Her face turns bright red. Knowing that she's not against it, I can't help but smile. The law of reciprocity, huh? If that's the case, I hope she responds to me positively if I approach her with that intention.